Hi, I'm Borkaland. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. I have just found my new favorite thing to do. Running on soul sand with soul speed. Can even go backwards and you move faster than actually moving forwards on normal surfaces. Whee! I'm gonna build all my nether highways for walking instead of boats or anything else. Might not even fly. Just run on soul sand. This is great. Anyway, in the last part, we started building the base, or at least the base of the main base on the Mushroom Island, where I'm gonna have my storage system. I was planning on having it done in the last episode, but an unscheduled lava dive very much derailed the plan. Not only did I have to get my gear back, but also all the materials I've been collecting over a week, because for some reason I thought it was a good idea to carry many shulker boxes of blackstone in my inventory all the time while I was mining in the nether. So, I just finished a marathon mining session here in the nether. It's all blackstone. It actually takes a surprisingly long time to collect. I'm now just gonna pick this up, smelt one shulker box of it into cracked, polished blackstone bricks. I think I said it in the correct order. The other two should be much simpler to convert with a simple, whatchamacallit, stone cutter. And let's get to building. Alright, the base of the base is done. And it's actually looking quite sweet. Of course, I will still have to probably add some stairs and slabs here to even out and maybe not have it so jagged. Although I must say I kinda like it this jagged and I might leave it like this. Also, I need to figure out what to do about the edges, because here the edge meets the structure perfectly, but here we have a hole. So I need to figure out how it should meet the terrain. Maybe I will just build walls straight down here and even out here or something like that. Although I'm not entirely sure if I like it being this square at the bottom. When I was designing just one of the tentacles, then having it perfectly square at the bottom really made sense. But now, looking at... just a second. Now, looking at the entire structure, it is a little bit too square at the bottom. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like stairs going up there or rounded up in the corners. I'm not exactly sure. It's gonna remain like this for now because this is a project I'm gonna be working on for months, I think. The main storage system for me that I'm planning to build is gonna be on top of this. I'm already designing how to build a sphere or something spheroid that's gonna stretch out quite a bit around it. Well, not around it, but the sphere will be on top of these tentacles. And right now it looks like it will be quite huge. I'm messing around with a radius of 63 right now. That would be 126 blocks in diameter, which is quite enormous. And I still haven't decided on the materials yet, so I'm not gonna be rushing it. Probably have to figure out what to do about the edges here, so they don't look this stupid, because this here, for example, looks awful. So this needs to be fixed first. I also haven't really decided what to do at the bottom here, because there's a lot of space and I can just dig down and have even more space. So maybe move some or even most of the farms in here could make sense. Maybe a melon pumpkin farm here, sugarcane farm here, move in the bees here, why not? Or maybe this will be a bulk storage. I still haven't decided a lot of details. There is a lot of work to be done. But for a start, this looks good. And it used a lot of blackstone. Maybe I should even have waited for 1.16.2, which will have blackstone from piglin bartering. On the other hand, I will probably be using even more blackstone in the future. I really like this color, because it's hard to mess up with black. And I will be messing up all builds all the time. This is why I'm doing this. I want to learn how to build. Yeah, I like it. One thing that lava incident taught me is that I need to have some gear in reserve. And apparently it is better to enchant netherite armor rather than normal armor. So I want to build up a little stash of netherite armor, and I also need to improve my tools like this shovel, an axe, maybe get a few more pickaxes. And yes, I lost one netherite pickaxe, and no, it wasn't an accident, it was just me not looking at the durability. So yeah, I need to get some netherite. That could only mean one thing. I have set up a little base here. I have started the tunnel. I'm gonna go quite a bit that way, because I don't want to be close to here and have accidents happen. And I have wool, and I have wood. That means that I have too much wood, because I thought I need wood and not planks, but that's good. And we're gonna be using beds. Now, I don't want to move this operation further until I have tested this, and I have not even tested this in creative. I'm going in completely, well, I wouldn't say without knowledge, because I've seen Gnembom's video, how he did this. So if we place it there, and this should be safe. And it was. Well, other than the lava and ancient debris on the first attempt. Awesome. I also want to have a little stash of ancient debris for redstone contraptions, because it seems very useful by being a block that we can move, but that is also blast resistant. There we go, remove that lava. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I will probably not film all of it because it is probably not that exciting to see a million explosions. But I'll film some of it, because I will probably fall into lava again, and this time I would like to see it documented. I am currently at level 14, which means that the block I'm looking at is at level 15, and that should be optimal, because I will not destroy enough netherrack upwards to cause the lava lakes above me to pour down, and 15 is the level where most of the ancient debris spawns. Let's try that again. I might have too little food though. This explosion was probably not necessary now that I think of it, because I already found ancient debris, and when you find it, it's probably a waste to blow up twice, because there's only one vein of ancient debris that can spawn in a chunk. Oh, and yes, I should be looking at chunk borders as well. Yeah, this was in the perfectly wrong position. So yeah, I'll keep doing this, and I'll get back with the results. Let's always do the explosions on chunk borders, yes, even though this is way too close, but let's just do it. I moved out 2000 blocks from my base, or from the center of the Nether when I'm currently operating, because I don't want to ruin everything where I live. Probably a good idea to keep stuff, really destructive stuff, away from the base. I have also tried doing that with some of the mining I've been doing, especially the sand. Because, yeah, just a good idea. I also have some fire resistance potions, and I will have more in a shulker box in my little base there. Now, after a couple of hours of mining, it's not a bad hole. And my armor took quite some damage from the explosions. But it managed to survive, it's fine. It's just the golden helmet that was absolutely not appropriate for blowing things up. 54 ancient debris, yeah, we can work with that. I can come back and get more. I decided to only smelt 32 ancient debris because that should be enough to upgrade everything I need to upgrade. And I got this gear from my earlier end raids, and I actually did a few more just between recordings because, well, shulker boxes and other stuff is useful too. I also changed this furnaces into blast furnaces because the only thing I'm ever smelting here is rocks, so that only just goes faster. I probably will never or almost never smelt anything other than... No, I guess I will smelt kelp. Probably sometime in the future. I might want to experiment with that. But yeah, this gear is already enchanted because, well, I had stuff that already came from chests in end cities with enchants that were closer to what I need. And I guess that might be slightly more efficient than trying to get the right enchants directly from the enchanting table. I don't know. I feel it's safer this way. Alright, it's done. There we go, there we go. Tick, tick. Ingots. And let's not forget our actual gear that we are using. Alright. Oh, I probably need another one because I also lost the hoe in my lava accident. And I also want a netherite hoe. We can do that later. Alright, reserve gear done. I will now enchant whatever still needs enchanting on this, which is quite a bit. And we're done with this part. So yeah, the next step was obviously here at the zombified pigland farm. I have enchanted most of the stuff, actually all of the stuff, but I noticed that I forgot an axe. It's not that important, I can live without an axe, it's mostly the pick and sword and shovel and bow that are important, and the armor. So yeah, I have everything I need. I have the enchants I need. I think this is... yeah, this has everything. This has everything. This is missing one level of protection. I don't have infinity on the bow, and I think the sword was missing one thing. What is it missing compared to my reuse? Oh, unbreaking, yeah. But since it has mending, I don't think unbreaking is that big of a deal. So yeah, I can consider this bit to be finished. My big problem right now is actually this. I'm out of lapis because I've just gone completely mad enchanting books just to get the things, the enchants I need. And it's almost convincing me to take the plunge into villagers again, even though it's not something I enjoy. But yeah, as you can see, I have way too many levels because I kind of went AFK here with an auto-clicker and just stayed here for hours and hours. And the result of this is that these guys have been active all the time. I think, yeah, they still have gold, I can see it there. And this chest is empty, and this chest is mysteriously empty, and this chest is mysteriously empty. And there's tons of... I can actually probably build with this now. That could be interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the heads, I just like collecting them. But, oh wait, this is empty too. And this is empty. What's going on? Well, yeah. It's this, of course. I have tons and tons of gold blocks. So much so that I actually didn't have stone to build. So I had to expand the storage system here. I'm gonna expand it a little bit more, probably so that I can AFK for 10 hours or even more. Right now I run out of storage space in 3 or 4 hours. So I had to build from gold. This one I already built from gold because, well, why not? It's funny. And this storage system for the piglin bartering is getting quite ridiculously full now. This one, well, we still have plenty of space for magma cream. Some amount for crying obsidian. I'm actually gonna grab a few blocks of these because I want to do an experiment. Nether bricks. Oh, this is full. This is full. This is full. This is full. This has still a very little space, and the same thing. Gravel right now is just overflowing. I actually had to add an overflow here that is shooting the overflowing items into lava because they had nowhere to go and the whole system was clogging up. So yeah, I need to do something about the gravel. I don't know what. Quartz, this is just a joy to see the amounts of nether quartz that's coming. String, I have string. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess I can cover a whole snow biome with string so it never snows there. If I... That's actually... It's a stupid idea, but it's funny. But this is the glorious part. Iron nuggets. Wait, what? That little? No, of course not. This is a poor man's iron farm, and... Well, it's adequate. It isn't amazing, but this isn't too shabby. I can work with that. This probably delays the iron farm by a week or two. So that's good. Lever, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the lever, but we have that. Fire charge, no idea. But they are here. Obsidian is absolutely glorious because I have some obsidian-based projects in the future. Soul sand, yep, we can, I don't know, we can bubble column a whole ocean, I guess. That's also could be a very fun project. Glowstone dust, overflowing. Do I even need more? Maybe I should add another layer. Ender pearls, I rarely use ender pearls, I must admit. I've seen that other people are using them all the time. I just never got into the habit because I guess those are the people who didn't grow up flying as it is. I had access to elytra as soon as I found out that an elytra exists. I just decided I must have one, and it is completely essential to me. I cannot bear more than a week without an elytra. I guess. I don't know. This is my second serious world, so maybe I could get used to not having elytra for a longer time, but yeah, I'm not very much using ender pearls. And yeah, I saved the Soul Speed 3 books, Soul Speed 2 and Soul Speed 1. That was a free book. Oh, never mind. I picked them up and I probably don't need that many Soul Speed 3 books. Yeah, I picked them up and I just grindstoned them into normal books, and that's how I have books for enchanting, which I pretty much don't need to do because I do have the lever to make normal books and I do have the sugarcane. But why not? So yeah, this place is working great. Now on to the next project. Oops, I missed. And that is to fix up the base so it's a little bit more presentable. Or the base of the base of the base. Yes, that's what it is. It's now 3 bases in the base. And this is what that looks like. It kinda actually looks silly from this side. Anyway, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. So as you can see, I flattened out this side. Oh, I missed a spot. Sorry. I had dirt here. Never mind. Yes. I'm gonna be finding spots that I missed all the time. I flattened out this side, closed it off, and planted grass here, and the grass actually looks really nice in the mushroom biome. And I also started spamming leaves, but this is either way too little or the leaves just don't work here. I haven't decided which one yet. And I am now noticing that I kind of need some detail. I don't know, maybe a line that goes up or something like that, a white line or maybe a yellow line. Probably not red because red and black would be just cliche. But something like that because this kind of ends up being a little bit of a blob that you can't really rest your eyes on anything. Yeah, so I need to add a little bit more leaves here. I closed off this side. It's not finished yet, but now you can see how this was done, which is maybe not great that I'm leaving this open space under here. On the other hand, no spawning here, so it's not a critical problem. Although it's a little bit ugly. I don't like if things were like that open in there. Like unnatural caves that just don't make sense. I closed off this side and evened it out. This hill there was much more hill here, and it's kind of even, and I don't know if I did a good job, but it's not terrible. It's not very obvious that someone has been messing here. I removed many of the mushrooms nearby. I still have a few. Don't know if I should eradicate ecosystems like this, but on the other hand, why not? There's plenty of mushrooms here and I can grow more if I ever want them. This side was done before I figured out that the grass might be a good idea, so I might need to redo this and add grass. This also was a hill here that is gone now. And this actually, this really looks nice. I think I did a good job here. But yeah, of course, there's tons and tons and tons more work. And I think also that I want the path that is in the tunnel to somehow go around the lake. I don't know how. And get to the base, maybe on the other side of the lake. Something like that. I kind of want to just spam the paths using more or less that design all over the place here. And one path connecting to the tunnel to here should definitely be first. But I ran out of rockets, I can't fly around anymore and show you more. There isn't that much more to show. So, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!